Came to prominence in the early 60s with their third single, You Really Got Me, hitting the top of the UK charts in September 1964. Nearly 30 years later, they're still writing and recording songs, with their new album for Columbia Records, Phobia, their 30th to date, just released. On today's Thursday Retro feature, we look at the Kinks, one of the original British beat combos.
Nobody's told rock and roll.
Dave Davies is one of the great underrated rock guitarists of all time.
He's got so much stamina. I mean, the guy's amazing for his age.
The new material is super.
It's a comedy compared to what I wanted it to be. I wanted it to be really apocalyptic, like sort of people sort of cringing and sort of melting into the ground. And it's apocalyptic, but it's like a black comedy. Phobia is a black comedy, and if it were a movie, it'd be directed by Alfred Hitchcock or me.
To the fields we are scattered, from the day we are born.
As an album that deals with the typical Kinks theme of paranoia, escape and romance, Phobia was not exactly spontaneous, taking the band almost 2 years to put together. But its release has been marked by another significant event in Ray's life, a haircut.
Every strand of hair represented, a week in the studio, almost, for this record, so I cut it all off. Fortunately, I cut more off this side so they could bring this side down to the same level. I just got everything off the top because it was really making me angry.
Despite attempting to move with the times, the Kinks are probably best remembered for the songs that first put them in the public eye.
Asked me about the 60s simply because I was there. It doesn't mean to say I knew about it.
Oh yeah, you really got me now. You got me so I can't sleep at night. You really got me. You really got me.
I'm still waiting to grow up. I don't think there's a part of me that actually doesn't feel very different to when I was 16. I don't know what bit it is, but
we didn't hear ourselves play for 3 years because people were screaming, girls were screaming, things like ridiculous. And I sang like that for 3 years because I got a gap in my teeth. And I was ashamed to show it.
I wanted the band to be called the Ravens. I wanted us to all wear black and sort of black gloves. That wouldn't really help very much for playing the guitar. It probably wouldn't have made much difference then, anyway.
I think 70s was truly boring. And it came, it got exciting near the end, with punk sort of came. But, I don't know, it's just...
I didn't like the 80s very much. I was very happy. And the 60s I can't remember very much about. I feel quite comfortable in the 90s so far.
I'm thinking of the days I won't forget a single day, believe me.
I've got no solutions to anything. No, it's, I've never offered solutions in my songs. But maybe because I don't know the answer. If I knew the answer, I'd probably, I'd probably go to the United Nations or something. And then they'd say I was a lunatic.
Days when you can't see wrong from right.
Who do you think I am, Pete Townsend?
Another Saturday, another date.
Like their contemporaries, The Who and the Rolling Stones, the Kinks, although recognised for a very distinctive style, were open to experimentation. When video came along, they weren't slow to take up the challenge, and the result was one of their biggest hits since the early 70s.
It was one of our biggest ever singles in America, and it was the video that made it. really, because it wasn't intended to be a release as a single. But then I turned up as a spiv, and people were recognising me all over the world and asked me why I shaved my moustache off. You know, come dancing, that's it.
We might as well just learn to live together. 'Cause we're gonna be this way till our dying day.
Despite the success and the laconic humour, the feuds between brothers Ray and Dave are many and often. It's Ray's personality in particular that has earned the band a reputation as being one of the more difficult to deal with in the world of entertainment.
The things that make him special are the things that can sometimes be a bit destructive. It's very selfish and all these other seemingly negative attributes. And I think sometimes the intensity of our relationship has sometimes been a benefit, I think, creatively.
It's this fine line between love and hate, you know. I'd do anything to help him, really. I'd never let him know it. And because he'd take advantage of me. Simple as that.
That's it.
You can go to the Portsmouth Guildhall, where the Kinks, plus support band 9 Below Zero, are playing on March the 25th.
You're with me every single day, believe me.
The Q Inspiration Award is designed to honour artists who have enriched the lives of their listeners. But more than that, is to recognise a body of work that has raised the game of those musicians who have heard and been moved by it.
Would you please welcome our Q Inspiration Award winners, the Kinks.
I've got nothing to say, really, other than thank you. But I will say, we did a gig last night, and a kid called Pete gave me his phone number. And he said, "Phone me, Ray, I'm the next big thing, our band, because we've been inspired by you. And you mean everything I am, I've learned from your writing and your songs." I said, "Great, send me a tape." He said, "We don't want to do that in case you rip us off." So. Thank you very much. We still hold the creativity here. I really think that this country has it, contrary to popular belief. But I'm really proud. If I've influenced some of those people, I'm kind of knocked out by it.
My great pleasure.